Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel everyone. My name is Stormer Mia and this is Stormer Mia Plays if you're watching it on YouTube. If not, welcome to twitch.tv/Stormer Mia where we're playing live. And it's time for my favorite game in the Fallout series, Fallout New Vegas. I am so excited for this. Let me get out the invites real quick and we will get underway. Sorry, just making sure I get all the invites sent out, so... Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. We're about to get started in just a second. Sorry, I'm just making sure I get everything set up so we don't get interrupted by loud noises every few seconds. Alright, let's do this. Time to start Fallout New Vegas. I hope this doesn't get the video flagged for copyright. There's a chance it will, but not much I can do about it if it does. Anti-material rifle from the top of the New Vegas sign. Bullet goes flying. Conk. The Legion watching.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Bethesda Softworks presents an Obsidian Entertainment production, Fallout New Vegas. That opening will never not be epic, and it's a lot shorter than the Fallout 3 opening. Mercenary pack items added to inventory. Tribal pack items added to inventory. Caravan pack items added to inventory.
You're awake.
Classic pack items added to
How about
inventory.
that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I just realized y'all
Can't
can't
say
see what I
it's
was doing.
What I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Incorrect on some things already. Let's see. I like that preset too. Change the color down though. Oh, wrong way. I think that's good. Maybe a little more flushed. A little redder on the lips. There we go. A little redder. There we go. Dark brown is... Let's go for blue. The same blue that I had for Chio. Let's see, hairstyle. We're gonna go for Wendy the Welder, just because it's my go-to hair color. We're not gonna go for the same pink as Chio. Let's see, what's a nice hair color? Let's go for a purple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna push red and blue all the way to the top and see what we get to start with. See, that's kind of a, like, see if we can make that any darker. See, that's not dark purple, it's more brighter purple. That makes it pink. Okay, let's remove the purple. Let's remove the green completely. Now let's remove some of the red and see if that darkens. Oh, there we go. That did it. Yeah, I like that. Maybe a little darker. Yeah, there we go. I like that.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Oof.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow
wow,
now.
this game looks...
It ain't a race.
Game looks pretty good on the Xbox S series, I'm not gonna lie.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Alright, so we're gonna do something similar to like we did in Fallout. I honestly can't find a better setup, so we're just gonna do the same, pretty much the same thing we did over in Fallout 3. So we're going to dump Charisma to start with. Boom, that puts us up to 9 points. We're going to lower Perception to 3. That gives us 11. Let's go ahead and boost that to 9. That to 9. And I'm going to take Agility down by 1. So we have 5 luck, 4 agility, 1 charisma, 3 perception. Yeah, I think that's going to be our play.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well,
Hey, how are
your
you? Thanks for
vitals are
jumping
good.
in.
But
I'm doing
that don't
great.
mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House. Night.
Shelter. Campfire.
Light.
Swiss cheese. Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Let's see, I'm gonna say... This doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna flip through this real fast.
I charge in. Almost
I mean,
done
that's
here.
strongly agree, yes. Okay, that's definitely a angry
Okay.
two-headed ant. I'm embarrassed to say what that looks like.
Last one.
I can't... Okay, so I see where people are getting at with the other... or where they're getting at with all these other options. Am I the only person that see two gnomes high-fiving? Am I the only person? Because every time I see this, I see gnome on the left, you see with the beard and the pointy hat, and of course he's got the blue outfit. There's two garden gnomes high-fiving. Why am I the only one that sees that?
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Yeah, so this is definitely not going to be correct. Well, actually, the melee part is correct. I kind of want to... I do kind of want to keep speech tagged, because speech is important in this game, but I really want to tag unarmed and... Well, I'm going to tag unarmed regardless, but the question is speech or repair? Well, repair is already 23, so I think speech is probably going to be better, because that can be boosted up pretty quick. So I think, yes, this is the play. And we're starting out with 38 in unarmed and melee weapons. That's fine. I've got something else I'm going to do to help boost
Before
my
I
social
turn you
skills
loose,
a little
I
bit
need
more.
One more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Yeah, so first of all, we're going to take good-natured. This basically adds +5 to all of our to our like social skills, medicine, repair, science, speech. It's really good to have. At a -5 to weapons. Honestly, starting with 35 or sorry 33 in the weapon skills is plenty. So we're good to take that. Now the other thing I thought of doing is Wild Wasteland. Wild Wasteland is basically like an Easter egg mode you can turn on, and I think I am going to do this. Honestly, the other things I was considering was early bird, so that way it would prioritize like waking up early and playing early in the game and taking a penalty later in the day, or Four Eyes, which gives extra perception. Basically, you can gain an extra point of perception just by wearing a pair of glasses, but then that removes the ability of wearing a helmet later in the game without losing perception, because then I'd be down to 2 perception while I don't have a helmet on, or while I don't have glasses on. Skilled also is kind of interesting, but it removes experience points, and I don't like that, especially since our level cap is now 50 instead of 30 like it was in the last game. So I think I am going to go with Wild Wasteland, just because I love Wild Wasteland. It's perfect. I've got enough followers. I need viewers. I have to have people viewing every stream in order to get there. So, but I have enough viewers. I have enough hours. Everything except for my viewer count is sufficient for affiliates.
All right,
so.
I guess that about does it. Come with me. I'll see you out.
Alright, now it's time to literally take everything that isn't nailed down. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, pre-war books. Grab the pre-war books, Storm. No. So, unlike in Fallout 3, the pre-war books are completely useless. We can't use them for our purposes, unfortunately. Now, the question is, can I fix the broken submachine gun? I can! So we have gonna have to take those sarsaparillas. We're gonna go ahead and create some stim packs. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think there's a free pair of glasses you can grab here. So if you do take the Four Eyes perk, I believe there's a set of reading glasses somewhere in this room. Oh, today's physicians. Right here, reading glasses. Yeah, grab those if you're if you take the that perk. Let's see, stim pack, anti-venom stim pack, Rad-X stim pack. Take some of this. Yeah, we can sell it if we're not going to use it. Cervical tubing is useful. Medical brace is not. By the way, we will be playing on hardcore mode, so that is a thing that I am going to be enabling. So try the raid train next week when it opens. It will help you with viewers. Thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't really had time to do any of that lately. It's been super, super busy, so make sure I grab any water, especially purified water. Dirty water, I mean, we can get by with it. I'd prefer not to. Also, is Is there any clothes? Park stroller outfit. That will have to do. I can't actually open my menu and equip that yet. Also, we can take his carton of cigarettes. The value is a little lower than it was in the previous game, but yeah, the pre-war books are very I think the pre-war books are useless. I haven't actually. I'll have to look that up. I don't actually know if they're useless or not. Okay, tip of the day. Every time you come into this room, first thing when you're starting the game, grab the pressure cooker. Just do it. Because, just trust me, grab the pressure cooker. Don't ask questions, just grab the pressure cooker, okay? Good. You can also grab the coffee pot if you need. What the coffee pot is good for is you can make coffee on if you raise your survival skill enough. Also, you want to be on the lookout for 2 glass pitchers, so you can make purified water really easily. Also, sometimes there's bottle caps on the floor. Yep. Alright.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode. Yes. We actually are playing on hardcore mode. Because there's an achievement for it, and I want it. That step out moment into the Mojave Wasteland will never cease to be amazing. Oh. Old World Blues has started. Happy Trails Expedition. Honest Hearts has loaded. The Reunion. Lonesome Road has loaded. Now, there's one more that's going to load. It's going to take a second to load in for some reason. The Sierra Madre takes a moment to show up. So, Gunrunner's Arsenal has loaded. Courier Stash should load in a second. By the way, that's Victor. We need to talk to him. Oh, that was interesting. Okay, let me actually go ahead and equip. Yeah, we're gonna use the light leather armor. Gonna equip the broad machete. Gonna set that to my straight razor's 14. That's not great. Gonna stick that down there. And stim packs will go on the back, just like in the other game. Yo, Victor! Oh, there it is. Sierra Madre grand opening. So Dead Money has loaded.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thanks for digging me out of that
Don't
grave.
mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Let's see. How did you happen to find
I was
me?
out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so
Thank
I
you.
laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know those men who
Can't say
attacked me?
that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
See, how'd you end up a good
I
spring?
moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
never seen a robot like you
I'm
before.
Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Tell him Victor says howdy.
Happy trails!
Guys. Happy trails, Victor. Alright, so let's go ahead and get set up. First things first, you always want to come over here. Access the Mojave Express thing. Check the dumpsters, because there's randomized loot. So you got a reloading bench and a workbench. Now, so a workbench just works differently than it did in the previous game. You can like basically select anything, and it's a much different interface than you might be used to. And just look at all the different stuff compared to the last one. Meals to metal. Oh, interesting. Okay. And reloading bench is specifically for breaking down ammunition into its base components. You can make other ammunition. Like, for example, you have an abundance of one type of ammo, but you don't use the guns from it. You can break down that ammo and sell it. Hey, Shet. What you got?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
And it's actually really good for low levels of the game. So, do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
So what you have for sale? Okay, well mostly you're actually going to be buying from me, so I'm going to hold on to... I don't have a lot of ammo, so I don't know if actually holding on to that's a good idea. But I got plenty of other things to sell right now. I'm going to hold on to that. That's just really good damage. And you can't possibly buy that right now. So yeah, we'll just... Armored 13 jumpsuit. Yeah, sell that. See, is there anything I want from you? Ah, yes, give me that shovel. See, not particularly. I don't need any... I guess a little extra perception wouldn't hurt since I don't have anything else to wear on my head right now. I can use that to repair my other armor, but not right this second. See. Stim packs are super expensive, so I don't want to buy any of that right now. You don't have any purified water, do you? Nope. Okay, under normal circumstances, if this was Fallout 3, I'd be going, yippee, scrap metal! But nope, that's not as good in this game as it was in the last one. Alright, so we'll take your money.
Thanks.
Got a nice little nest egg to start on, 630 caps. Sold a bunch of the extra stuff I'm not going to be using. Alright, let's go talk to Study Smells and kick off the tutorial.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright, easily enough.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Real iron sights!
Try crouching down and staying still. Nice
I
shot.
could cry.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow
Sure.
me.
I've got a big old sharp thing and I'm gonna do some stabbing tonight. So good to be back in the Mojave Wasteland. I feel like out of all of like the Bethesda like open world games, this one and Skyrim are the ones that I put the most time into.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure.
Shouldn't take more than a couple. Come with me.
Yeah, I'm going to... Alright, now so your instinct might be trying to find a safe way down. Don't do that. You want to get down here as quickly as possible. Don't worry, you won't break a leg.
Help! Mess with
Yeah,
me.
you want to save her if at all possible. And we actually saved her pretty good.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Accepted. And 3 purified waters gained.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Couldn't hurt.
We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright, sure thing, Sonny. By the way, Cheyenne is good pupper. We protect Cheyenne at all cost. No harm can come to Cheyenne. Oh, that's the memorial. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, one thing to remember about hardcore mode, besides the hunger and the thirst and having to sleep, you also have ammo has weight. So you can't carry around as much excess ammo as I did in the last game. Oh, also always check the mailboxes. Sometimes you'll find skill magazines. Alright, there are mantises over here. Alright, there we go. Xander route. There are more mantises in the schoolhouse, but we'll come back to that. I'm not ready to go in there just yet. But we will. Again, as I said, make sure to check the mailboxes. That one's empty. That one's not. I mean, you can take these if you want, but they're not really much. I don't know why I grabbed that cup. I think I already raided this mailbox. I did not. But neither of those things are particularly useful, so we'll leave them. This one, though, Patriot's Cookbook, Cherry Bomb, which has its usefulness, but not yet. I don't think these reset either. I think these remain the same. There's a Sunset Sarsaparilla. I'll take one of those. Thank you. Please and thank you. And there's Victor again. Well, now part of the reason that they direct you up here to get the Brock flower is to make sure you get something specific from the top of this hill. Oh, he killed the bark scorpion. I was going to kill that for the experience. Thank you, Victor. Float flies! It's better to take these guys out at range, but... You had no meat on you. By the way, here's the Brock flower that we need. It wasn't the first hit of the run was on a bloat fly. Or was from a bloat fly. Can I confirm? Yep, we've taken 2 hit points of damage so far. So we've officially been hit. So this is the reason we got a shovel, because we're going looting. I know, usually I'm like, looting graves, how dare you, sir? You are a fiend and a cad. Also, make sure to grab the limited edition Mojave Landmark Snow Globe, because those are worth some major caps. By the way, this is the place where we got shot. If you'll see, there's these distinctive cigarette butts. You want to pick up at least one of these. I usually grab 3 just to make sure, but you always want to grab at least 1. By the way, this is not kidding, by the way. If you go down here, it'll trigger the end of tutorial, like, you know, rebuild your character if you want. And it'll also, there's all kinds of nasty scorpions down over there. And then over there, you can see just in the distance, that's Quarry Junction, where the Deathclaws live. So, like, this game definitely wants to keep you out of certain places. Not that you can't do it, because my brother has proven you absolutely can. You probably shouldn't, because you're going to use up a lot of resources trying to play, oh, I'm big and bad. I don't think I need any of that right now. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Sunny. We're almost done with the tutorial and we'll be into the game proper. The tutorial phase is very short in Fallout New Vegas, and you can just skip it at any point. Like, if you just want to jump straight into the game, you can, but I don't see any reason to skip out on free experience and caps. Just to save myself a couple of minutes. Now, if you're doing speed runs, absolutely. But I'm definitely not set up for a speed run, and you don't do a speed run on hardcore mode. Speed limit was 50 miles an hour. My machete's taken a bit of damage. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but it should last us for quite a while before it needs to be replaced, so. We are going to go ahead and heal ourselves up. I believe that also like fixes our water situation. Yeah, back down to 0. We got a little bit of hunger, but you know, we're fine for the moment, so sleep is okay. Purified water is in effect because we drank some. We've got 0 rads right now. Our limbs are all fine. There's a little bit of damage, but not enough to actually like worry about. Oh yeah, stim packs do not restore broken limbs in survival mode. You have to use a doctor's bag for that, so. Or visit an actual doctor. I don't think even sleeping in a bed fixes them, but I may be wrong about that. I haven't actually tested that. It's been a long time since I last played hardcore mode. I keep saying survival mode. It's not technically survival mode, it's hardcore mode.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Alright, well let's take care of that. By the way, in case you weren't aware, this right here is a Indiana Jones reference where he hid in a refrigerator from a nuclear bomb. Yeah, you can see how that worked out in this universe. This is one of those Easter eggs I was talking about, because you saw that symbol that just showed up. That was a sign that Wild Wasteland has triggered. So you can't find that that otherwise. So, and now we have a pre-war hat. Oh, sorry, we have a Suave Gambler hat, which we can fix with the pre-war hat. Perception +1, no damage resistance, but that's fine. No damage resistance for the reading glasses either. I mean, we've got 8 damage threshold at the moment, which is great. Like, let's. So, I think I should very quickly go over how damage works in this game. So in Fallout 3, which is the game that we just spent a long time playing, it was damage resistance is just a flat percentage. The number on the damage resistance is the amount of damage reduced, or sorry, the amount of percentage of damage reduced. So you know we had something like 83 damage resistance by the time we finished the game. So we were only taking 17% of all incoming damage. Well, it works differently in Fallout New Vegas. You have a damage threshold. Basically, if you get hit by an attack and the attack damage does not exceed your damage threshold, you take the minimum amount of damage from that attack. I believe it's 85% of the or you take like 15% of the damage from that attack. So generally like 1 or 2 damage from the attack. Now, if it exceeds your armor threshold, I believe you take the entire damage, unless there's like some extra, and then maybe it reduces a little bit. I'm not entirely certain on that part, but I do know how it works with the base damage. By the way, there's Easy Pete. Hi, Easy Pete.
done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
See, I overheard your argument. What was
Looks
that all
like our
about?
little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo
He's
now?
holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Let's see. What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder
Chain
gangers?
gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not
Who
too
could
long
have
ago.
guessed?
Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Okay, so, I want to talk about something else. Let's see. What happens if I
If you
help
were able
Ringo?
to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
See, I'm not going to ask that because I have no intention of helping them. I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Know anything
Not
about them?
much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did the attackers say where they were
having
going?
some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is
That
that?
whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they
I
headed?
didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Okay, so, what was that? Let's see. Want me to take a look at your broken
Sure,
radio?
the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Okay, and let's see, who are you
He's a
arguing with?
convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
Let's see, do you know about the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
Let's see, what does he actually do around
Other than
here?
rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
You don't like
It
him?
acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
How long has it been in Good
It was
Springs?
here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
So never mind, let's talk about something else. What else have we got? Anything interesting going on in the
There's always
wasteland?
something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Okay. Why did you think the NCR and the Legion both
I'm
want the
pretty
dam?
sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
What can you tell me about the
Slavers,
Legion?
killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Okay. Tell me about the
new
NCR.
California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. Be careful out there.
Alright, let's see if we can fix her radio. Yep. And that was 10
Feeling
experience.
thirsty? I can take care of that.
Let's see, fix your
Yeah,
radio.
I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. You're welcome.
Thanks for the caps.
So can I get you anything?
Let's see, not right now. Alright, so let's go and talk to Ringo. Hey, Sonny and Cheyenne. Also, I need to go find a campfire again and figure out exactly... Oh, let me do that first because I'm definitely going to level up for completing this quest. I want to make sure I'm optimizing my points. While I want to make sure my speech is going in the right direction early because I need it for a lot of stuff in this game, I need to make sure my survival stays within certain levels because I need to be able to prepare food for my character. And I can't do that if I don't meet the survival requirements. And buying food is going to get costly very quick. It's much better if I can hunt it and prepare it myself. Especially when we get to places like Zion and stuff. Luckily, the survival mechanics kind of get disabled during Old World Blue, or not Old World Blues, Dead Money. Go ahead and top up my water while I'm in the area. There's no use wasting a purified water when I have, you know, unlimited sources of purified water right near the town. Okay, drop here, drop here. Oh, I also forgot we have the Vault 13 canteen as well. Alright, so let's take a look and see what's required. Black blood sausage, that requires blood sausage, okay. Bloatfly slider. There's no baked bloatfly, is there? Nope. So, I actually meet the survival requirements to make this. I just lack the prickly pear fruit. I can get that, I think. Coyote steak. Well, I have to get coyote meat first. Dog steak, which requires 40. Gecko steak. This is what I want. I need 2 more survival. Okay, so I'm fine. I don't need to pour points into... Yeah, because look at this. Gecko steak. Minus 109 food, which is decent. Plus 2 HP for 15 seconds. So that's 30 hit points restored. Well, what's our current maximum hit points? 280. So that's not an insignificant amount of health back. And that's without, like, investing enough to actually raise the power of survival. Like, it'll get better later on as we go. Alright, let's get back to town real quick. Now, you can fast travel in hardcore mode in this game, which I feel like was a mistake, but I'm going to... Oh, I must have hit that border by accident. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to try to fast travel as little as possible because fast traveling raises your survival metrics, and it usually does it in an unorthodox like amount if you just walk the distance, so... Most of the time, unless I'm going like really far, I'm going to probably just use my, I'm just going to walk there. There will be exceptions, of course, especially like in places like Zion and Old World Blues, but where food is plentiful, but food is not that plentiful here without buying it, so I'm going to try to get as much progress I can on a single survival bar. So let's go to Ringo and proceed with the ghost town gunfight. And I'd love to start. I don't know how many skill points I'm gonna get is the problem. Like, I'm trying to think of like, oh well, the problem is I don't know how many skill points I'm gonna get a level up right now, and I can't run straight to getting intelligence to 10. I can't afford it for one thing. You have to pay to raise your intelligence score, or you have to take a perk point. By the way, you can pick these if you don't mind stealing. I do mind stealing, so I won't do it. But if you don't have any problems with stealing, you're more than welcome to do that. Yeah, Sunset Sarsaparilla is also another good item.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
It's not an enemy, that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No. Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
So, what are you gonna do with the powder
I'm gonna lay
gangers?
low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around, see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Yeah, and I suspect Sunny... I haven't asked to talk to her yet.
Well, I don't want to make a move until she's with us.
You have to give me a chance to walk out the door, dude. Sheesh, did my cousin Chio ever have... Oh, that's unfortunate. I didn't realize it was going to look like that. Oh well. Did my cousin Chio ever have to deal with this? The answer is yes. I don't think I have the explosive skill. I do not. Definitely do not have the explosive skill. Medicine, I might be able to get the doc. Barter, definitely not, most likely. Look through my skill magazines real quick. Patriots Cookbook, Programmer's Digest. Today's Physician. I can raise my explosives to 18. That's still not going to help, though.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
I'm in.
Well, that
Joe
was
Cobb
easy.
talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us the
Anything
supplies?
give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How do I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I don't have a high enough score. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Let's see. What do you do
I
around
hunt
here?
geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Let's see. Don't think she
Not in
actually
Good
has
Springs,
any.
no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Magazine on
If the
locksmith?
lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
And the
You'll
bobby
need those
pins?
to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap.
All right, I'll go take a look at this safe. when I
Always
have a
happy to
chance.
help someone down on their luck.
Talk about the area
Sure.
in Good
What do you
Springs.
want to know?
What other towns are
Southeast
nearby?
of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The
NCR?
New California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice.
What does the NCR keep you safe
Well,
from?
the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What do you know about
Got
the
a
other
funny
group?
name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited.
What kind of creatures are out
Around
there?
here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Let's see.
If you
Let's go talk to Trudy. Go ahead and drop our first save. 14 of 100 saves used.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
And we leveled up. Woo! Let's see. You should help me take down the powder gringers, bullets,
I was
explosions, lots of
planning on
fun.
sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with
Excellent.
a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Let's see.
Be careful out there.
And level up. And we have 15 points. Okay, so that's with an intelligence of 9. Well, I know what we need to do. 5 points into melee weapons. 5 points into unarmed. And then 5 points into, or 2 points into survival. And let's push speech up to 30 as well. Nice even numbers for some of these. Okay, so we could actually go ahead and boost intelligence to 10. Hold on, there's something I want to look at real quick. This is the perk that I want. Okay, I can't get that until level 4, but that gives us an extra 2 more skill points every time we level up for an extra 100 skill points overall as we level up. Because, well, not 100, so it's 46 levels that you can have it with. So for a grand total of 96. Yeah, I'm going to want this at level 4. I like this too, from skill books and bonus doubles the bonus from skill magazines. We'll probably grab that later on. Friend of the night. Oh, there's a lot of really cool abilities in here. So leveling faster though is pretty interesting. I mean, I may only take the first level. It's 3 times longer. Intense training though to boost intelligence, and that way I don't have to buy. But no, it's got to be Black Widow. 10% combat damage against the opposite sex. Guess what the most common enemy type is in this game? Male. So it's got to be Black Widow. Even though my characters are canonically lesbian, and this character is no different, she's gonna have Black Widow. Even though she can't sweet talk girls without the, which is stupid, but whatever. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pass the barter check. I'm gonna be honest with you. What is my barter skill? 12. So with the if I get the magazine, that would put me at 22. I don't think that's gonna do the trick, because I don't have anything else to increase my charisma, I don't think. Oh, I can drink a beer. Will that actually push me over? No, I don't think it will. Alright, we're just gonna have to go to the dock and skip Chet, unfortunately. I should have the required medicine skill to do this, but I have a magazine if not, so. Doc, where are you? Are you in bed? No, there you are.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Let's see. The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Let's see.
You take care now.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head to start off the gunfight.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Sonny is with us.
I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Oh, there's a skill magazine.
Time to look
there.
alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are
At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
I'll be there in a second. Ooh, that boosts unarmed. Oh, by the way, yeah, you can boost your damage too, but you can or like if you have a gun that you're like close to being able to have the skill requirement for, you can pop a gun magazine and then you'll be able to use the gun more efficiently for a short amount of time. I am mobilizing straight into the attack.
No! Done.
Who are you calling a murderer?
Murderer! What have you done?
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick
welcome.
around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Is that all of them? No, this guy too. Yeah, we're gonna have a snack. We've got grilled mantis. Let's munch on that to get some health back. Also reduce our food. Is that it? Was that all the health I got from that? Okay, I guess I'm drinking a purified water. Sheesh, that ran off real fast. Okay, Sunset Sarsaparilla it is.
That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope it doesn't bite us in the ass later on.
See, show me what you have for sale. You have some caps left, and you're going to buy some of the stuff up. Let's see, that's a damage of 13, which this is a damage of 14, so I'm going to hold on to this. This is pretty good. I mean, I could use a little bit of repairing. The cleaver could go away. The dynamite can go away. The laser pistol can go away. I might repair those. Okay, I'm going to need to buy something from him. I'm gonna buy one of those. Alright, and then let's see here.
Thanks.
You know what? I'm gonna clear Trudy out of caps too before we proceed any further. There she is.
I'm glad that business is over. Got a special discount.
Woo! Thank you, Trudy. I'm gonna hold on to those. Whoops! Hold on. Give me those back, I guess. Yeah, give me that. Give me that. That's really good. Let me grab that. That's not particularly good. Give me both of those. Okay. I'm gonna sell you some ammo. I can sell, those are worth 11 each, so I can sell 7 of those to cover.
Another satisfied.
Alright, it's time for us to take a nap. We definitely need one. Our character's been going at it for quite a while. So, we could go to one of these houses and try sleeping in one of the beds, but oftentimes they end up being marked as owned, and you just can't really do it. So we're just going to pop down to the campsite, and there is actually a bed we can use down there. Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Hey, thanks for enjoying the stream there, Elena? Yeah, I appreciate you stopping in and letting me know that you like the stream. We just started Fallout New Vegas today, so this is a brand new character. We just finished playing Fallout 3. I streamed Fallout 3 since May and finally finished that, so now we're moving on to this. Yeah, see, there it is. There's a little place where you can catch a bed. So, oh, and this guy wants to talk. But he didn't stop me this time. That's weird. Is that a harmonica? It is a harmonica. So let's go ahead and get 8 hours of sleep. Alright, let's check my food and water levels. Water needs to go down a little bit. Food is still good, so let's go up to the, let's do this first, and then I'll head up and get some drink of water before we go to where my next objective is. So gecko steaks, we have 6 of them, so we just can make 6 gecko steaks. And that's a really good source of food, as you'll see in just a second. So gecko steak is... You know what, I'm going to go ahead... No, that's a waste to eat it. So it's 112, so we're only at 38 food, so there's no point in eating that right now. But, like I said, there's absolutely no reason not just to go ahead and drink some water when we're literally right here. Make sure we're completely tapped out on water. Alright, so this is kind of a little known location. So most people don't know that that Baby's first dungeon is literally right here in Good Springs. You can actually enter it without leaving Good Springs. If you see there's a little tick down on my compass, that is the coyote den, and we're gonna go inside. Ooh, just spilled some soda. A second, and just when coyotes were about to come up to me is when I spilled soda on my hand, of course. Fast travel has been unlocked because I've discovered a location. Well, fast travel is technically already unlocked, but... Hello, rock. Where did that other coyote go? Huh. Good Springs Cave is actually what it's called. Sorry, not coyote. Cave. This is where I came in, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, Baby's first dungeon right here. Yeah, they've been eating people in here. Yeah, by the way, that recharger rifle is actually pretty interesting. So, it actually like generates ammunition. So that way, if you run out of ammo, you can actually make use of that. I'm gonna take that outfit. Yeah, I'm gonna take that outfit too. And Lad's Life plus 10 survival. You can use to temporarily boost your survival skill. So I'll take the dirty water just in case. Yep, that's it. that's everything here. Now, in the James Sawyer mod, they actually, there's a... Lincoln's head is actually in this cave. Like, from the Lincoln statue. It's not here in the base game, so you can't find it here, but, yeah, it's something to... If you're ever playing the James Sawyer mod, check it out. It's there, so... Alrighty. So I got the Good Springs cave cleared. I guess we may as well go clear the schoolhouse too, since we're literally right here. Our cleaver's taking a bit of a beating, but it's still in fairly good shape. I think I have a weapon repair kit actually. I have 4 weapon repair kits. So I don't know how much it restores by though. I'll have to look that up. You could actually make the weapon repair kits. I don't remember what the requirements are. It's a pretty expensive thing, but honestly, there's several people that can repair with skill 100 in this game, which is very different than Fallout 3. Fallout 3, it takes a lot of work to get somebody just with like an 80 repair skill, but there's just a person like right early in the game that has a 100 repair skill and can just fix everything up for you. So it's just, you may as well just go there and do that. Hello. Is everybody dead? Nope. Okay. What is my lockpick skill? Lockpick's at 13, so that even with a magazine I can't do that. Science is at 28, so I can just actually go ahead and hack this terminal. Okay. So we've got a lot of INGs, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to be... It could very well be one of the INGs. In fact, I'm now confident that it is one of the INGs. Alright, let me see if I can find it one of the dud resetters. I might have to restart the whole thing. Unfortunately, that does happen, so... There we go, allowance replenished, okay. Alright, so... Granite, that's an interesting one. Well, okay, we know the INGs are now wrong. So we know healthy is wrong, we know besides is wrong. Grocery or tactics? Nope, not tactics. Or sorry, not grocery, might be tactics. Let's see if I can find another allowance replenish before we do a Hail Mary. No, we're gonna reset this. It's fine. Just gonna have to give it a second to reset. We'll come back in a moment and try it again. And I'll drop a save before we do it, so... That way if I need to do a Hail Mary, I can do a Hail Mary and not... lock myself out of the terminal. Try the... Oh, unless I was going to drop a save. Now, if I save here, does that take up one of my save slots? No, okay. I can have 100 total saves. Okay, I can't not save 100 times. I can have 100 different save files. Okay. All right. So let's see where to start. So IES, we've got 2 of those. We got ING, ING, IST, ING, ING, IDE, ING, ING. So let's try one of the INGs because unfortunately that seems to be the most common. And okay, so it's definitely one of the INGs. That's 5 of 7 correct. So I'm fairly certain that... Is it pudding? Yep, it's pudding! That was completely luck. Disengage lock. Caravan shotgun. Mint tats, pre-war money, stealth pack, super stem pack. Yeah, the safes in Fallout New Vegas are very worth picking. As you just saw, that was like a treasure trove. Alright, well, that is pretty much everything in Good Springs. There's a few skill books lying around and a few various other things, but I think it's time we head out into the Mojave in earnest. Mostly because the sun is rising. I'm feeling that bug to hit the open road. By the way, I apologize for no Starfield on Sunday. Things happened, and then I was going to stream on Monday, and that didn't happen. So we are definitely going to be streaming Sunday. Starfield, the usual time, 10 to 2. Well, maybe 11 to 2. I don't know. I don't really see a need to continue the 4-hour streams for Starfield since not many people are actually watching the Starfield videos. I do want to get through the content, but like it's not very popular. My Fallout 3 videos, however, were blowing up. Like the views on my Fallout 3 videos were absolutely crazy. I'm hoping that Fallout New Vegas gets the same reception. I'm not sure what changed, but like those last few videos for Fallout 3 got like way more views than any of the other videos ever got, so. Well, I may have done some fooling, but that's why I'll never stop. I've got spurs that jingle, 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 jingle. As I roll right merrily along, it's the same old, ain't you glad you single, jingle, jingle. You know what? I'm going to use that weapon repair kit, since I just found it. Okay, that's the key to this captain's locker. Take the ammo. Alright. Sumiko RSG. Alright, so there is a survival skill book. I don't want to use it just yet, but I do want to obtain it. I'm going to want to save it for when I can get, excuse me, comprehension, I think it's called. But I do want to go ahead and obtain it. You, my friend, are... Oh, I know who you are. You're not who I'm looking at. That's not where I'm looking to go. I'm looking for Lone Wolf Radio, which I think is right over here. I'm going to have to deal with some geckos along the way. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention I'm playing on hard difficulty. That's what I always play New Vegas on. It's just by default at this point. I could lower it down, but honestly, I don't feel the need to, so. It's a gecko hunter, though. That's gonna definitely suck. Yep, look at that. I'll loot your head for your meat, and that's 2 more gecko steaks for me. Are those 2 gecko hunters? Oh, I might actually be dead. Nope. I survived. I'm not in shape for another encounter right this second. Alright, I'm going to actually use up one of my steaks, one of my waters, and one of my gecko steaks. Almost level 3. Wasteland Survival Guide. Oh, there's a bed we can use here too. Sensor modules are actually interesting in this game. They're actually kind of useful for a very important reason. You can make auto inject stem packs using them. Which is
you need to be careful. It's dangerous out here.
Victor, I'll try to remember that.
See that you do.
Are you following me?
I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all.
I can take care of myself.
Well, sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you return the favor one day.
You saying I owe you?
I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend. Till our trails cross again, partner.
Gotta admit, Victor's a little bit on the creepy side. Question, do I actually heal HP when I rest? Probably something I should find out. No, is the answer. Because it's hardcore. I don't want to use it on the stem pack. Sure, I guess we'll use a sunset sarsaparilla. Would have been helpful that place had a campfire. I don't. What time is it? It's 1:30. 1 hour and 33 minutes into the stream. See, the thing is, we don't have a whole lot of time left in the stream, honestly. And I don't really want to start something and then get to and have to pause and come back to it. I guess we could at least arrive in Prim. That might be fine. Just don't want to start all the Prim related stuff and then not finish it. So, I mean, still that's kind of connected. That's okay. I know something we can do. 6 more gecko steaks ready to go. We'll just pop back to Gene's skydiving and we'll go the other direction. Okay, well that wasn't where I was going. Ah, shoot. Gotta take these guys out.
Come on!
I think we're gonna have to hobble back to the dock and get fixed up after that. Level up! 14 skill... Okay, why did I only get 14 skill points this level up? That's weird. I got 15 last time. Why did I get less this time? I'm gonna have to look into this because I don't actually know. So melee weapons up by 5 points. So wait, that start at 38, so that goes to 42. Oh, I hate having uneven numbers. You know what? I'm just gonna take it to 40 this time because I want even numbers. So I got 10 points left to assign. Let's push repair up to 30. Get a nice even number. Science to 30. Another nice even number. Medicine to 30. I could push lockpick to 15 so I can get average or I can get easy locks with a magazine. But no, speech is kind of. I don't want to raise speech to. I don't like the uneven numbers. I'm sorry. And by the way, we don't get perks every level. We only get perks every other level. So. Will 8 hours heal me? I don't really want to waste the food and water. All right. Let's hobble back to Good Springs and see if we can't get. That's the. Hold on. That's not the way I want to go. Did I just hit a landmine? So that got decided for me. When was the last time I saved? Okay, it was up here. Really? So I gotta go back and make the stakes again. And I gotta kill those guys again. Yeah, I'm not sure why I got less experience or a less skill point this level up than I did the first time. Should have been the same skill points every level, I thought. I think I'm gonna drop an autosave in just a second. Before we try to go fight those guys again. I believe they're right over here. Do you see landmines? Because I don't see landmines. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we pushed that up to 40. We pushed that up to 30. We pushed that up to 30. Push that up to 40. Push that up to 30. Push that up to 15. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna go back this way. Get back on the road. Oh hey, welcome to the stream, D. You're fine. Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry, I just now looked at the screen. Sometimes having only one eye has its serious drawbacks. Actually, most of the time having one eye has its serious drawbacks. Were you there to watch me go boom, D? My special stats are a very respectable 9 strength, 9 endurance, 9 intelligence, 1 charisma, 4 perception. I've got a hat making that up from 3, 4 agility, and 5 luck. Okay. I had killed some powder gangers and then went kaboom and had to kill them a second time. Speaking of kaboom, there's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. I'm sorry, did you apply for a head permit? I don't recall seeing the paperwork for your head permit. What do you think, Dee? Did you see any head permits? Is a weaker strengthen and strengthened because I trained myself on the harder stuff. Yeah. We're getting coated by the easy. Yeah, I get it. I just sometimes I like to play differently, and this is kind of my. Well, I mean, I've done a melee playthrough before. I can't really say I haven't done a melee playthrough of this game because I absolutely have. But I do like the protonic inversal axe. There was no way I was going to play Fallout New Vegas and not use a protonic inversal axe. Today's physician, make me better at medicine. Oh, poor lady. Y'all murdered her. Okay.
Come on!
DPS 21. That's not actually bad. I'll take that. You're probably wondering yourself, Storm, why are you going to... That's a very weird combination of items to have on a caravan. Storm, why are you heading towards Quarry Junction? I'm not heading towards Quarry Junction. I'm heading to Sloan. Coyote in the building. Fresh potato, fresh potato, fresh potato, fresh potato. Oh, wow. They had a whole bunch of stuff squirreled away in here. Ah, they even had squirrel. Doctor's bag. Yeah, look at all this food. Also cram, which is, you know, their version of spam. I hope I haven't. More powder gangers. That's right, you better run.
Come on!
Really? Did I finally get them all? Yeah, I'm aware I need to use a doctor's bag. Good thing I picked up one of those recently. Oh, I just need to use that. I'm gonna have to go see a doctor. I am in no shape to continue exploring right now. All right, we're just gonna go. We're gonna retreat back to Good Springs, like a dog with our. I'm gonna retreat like Lucky when she gets smacked by an enemy. Just like Lucky, turn around and run away. Oh, I gotta find an open world RPG where you play as like animal people and I make a dog girl and play Lucky through the entire game and stream it. I've got to do that at some point. D, if you see a game like that, let me know, please. Where is Dr. Mitchell? Doc? Please don't tell me the doc was a casualty. Please don't tell me the doc was a casualty. He's not here. Okay, let's take stock of who's alive and who's fucking dead. Easy Pete's okay. I don't see any corpses of Dr. Mitchell anyways. There's plenty of Powdergager corpses. I thought I attacked them before anybody died, but I don't see Dr. Mitchell anywhere. Well, that sucks. I really needed a doctor. Guess maybe I'll try going back inside? Nope, there he is. Okay, maybe he just didn't spawn in the last time. I was worried about you, Mr. Kebab.
Don't look like nothing too serious.
Okay, fix me up. Here's 50 caps.
Okay, hold still.
All right. Hey, we're all fixed. Okay, let's check the status of our armor. Armor's okay. I wonder if Chet's gotten his caps back. Let's go check.
Hey there.
Chet, where are you? There you are.
You looking to buy some supplies? And
Oh, yeah, good. We can sell some stuff. Alright, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that too, and that, that. To keep that.
Pleasure doing business with.
I'm gonna stock back up on some more healing items from Trudy while I'm here as well.
Hey.
Feeling thirsty? Got
See, the Brahmin steak is decent healing. Decent food too. Not as good as a gecko steak though. Purified waters. We take all of the sunset sarsaparilla that you have. Squirrel on a stick. I will give you 8 of these to make up
another
for
satisfied.
it. There we go. Alright. So, we've only got 8 minutes left of the stream. Let me check my survival metrics. See where we're at. We're good on food and sleep. I can stand to get some hydration going on, so we're going to go pop down to the Good Spring source and refill our water. I think that might be where I call it for today. I think we've got a good start. We finished the tutorial quest. We finished Ghost Town Gunfight. We explored Good Spring Cave. We fought a bunch of powder gangers on the way to Sloan. We didn't make it to Sloan, but, you know, and we also got to level 3 today, which is, you know, kind of nice as well, so. Okay, that should have put me back at 1 hydration. Okay. Alright, and that is where we're going to stop for today, everyone. I want to thank you for watching if you did, or if you watch this in the future, thank you for watching as well. And I hope to catch you next week as we continue more of Fallout New Vegas as... hold on, what did I name her again? Sorry, I'm used to saying Chio. Her name isn't Chio. Just a second. While I try to find her name. Her name's supposed to be in here. Hold on. I think it's Sumiko. Yeah, Sumiko Arashi. And of course, I'll see you Sunday for more Starfield as well as Captain Mia. Thank you very much, and goodbye, everyone. Thank you for stopping in, D. I appreciate it.